You're back. Good. Yes, my eyes on the harbor have... It does...
One of the...
In any...
If,
Of course, I would...
The what?
Yeah.
since you are sharing
Then we're on the same... I have an... They were...
every word,
A member of... Absolute...
who are
Cronell. They wear...
so?
The story is... He was taken... Nothing. It's...
What is the name?
Whether to...
It'll be all of them. The decision...
It is very... If you...
The débardeur.
Have you ever...
The Serai...
These men...
The month...
As I said...
It appears you found,
Too many... All we can do is keep that which... Not much. They both...
meaning the.
Yes. Sadly. If you...
Do you know a.
In my line... I have.
She's being truthful.
Or he didn't. The remain... That the...
This the.
Last... Either... Good. Then you've made progress. It's imperative that... If you mean did I... Lely. He was for...
This match.
In a way. If you mean... Lely. One...
What would you say?
She closed.
I can't...
The lieutenant...
That's alright.
He was for...
This match.
In a way, it was humanized. They've gone... They don't have the same respect for the Revachol city.
Did you meet?
That is a bad idea. One I won't be a party to.
This is so embarrassing. You have no...
You're back. Good. Yes, my eyes on the... It
One of...
in any...
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation, subject to.
Of course, I would...
The...
Yes.
Since you are sharing
Then we're on the same... I have an in... They were dispatched.
every.
A member of the ball.
Who are?
Cronell. They wear...
So,
The story, he was take... Nothing. It's...
what is the name?
Whether to...
It'll be all of...
It is... If you...
The débardeur.
Have you ever seen...
The Serais...
These men...
The month...
As I said...
It appears you.
Too many... All we can do is keep that... Or he didn't. The remain... That the...
This does.
Last... Either way, he's alleged. That's a good question. Not much. They both...
Meaning the.
Yes. Sadly. No. If you...
Do you know a.
In my line of... I have.
She's being truthful.
If you mean... Lely. One...
What would you.
She closes.
I can't...
The lieutenant...
That's alright.
He was for...
This match is the dental reconstruction.
He will... In a way, it was humanizing. He had to let... They've gone... They don't have the same respect for the... You're likely to run into them eventually.
One is... The other has a...
That may be so.
For all
Of course,
your concern may be apparent.
that would.
Where is your radio for contacting them? If
Heavens no. I hope I can answer it better until the executions start. Truth,
they don't report their progress.
not on this matter. It's a matter of days, not weeks. Until the...
They don't report.
Not on this. It's a matter of days, not weeks. Not much. They boast...
Meaning.
Yes, sadly. If you...
Do you know a.
In my line, I have.
She's being truthful.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. Of course.
For about half...
It was taken with a frigate not long ago.
Her mouth...
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read... I can't. Close. The sailors saw quite a few...
What next?
Then he made Revachol.
The old...
You said you.
I can't.
In Martinez, look, Vredefort. Vredefort has a military academy. The
That...
For all the boys, look...
His platoon members? The other... Do what you have to do, Detective.
We will be careful.
Is there anything else I can... You're back.
Winter. The snow. And to... You're warm. More. The water. No. Below the old... Where the Philippian king... Children. Few. All around. The raised motorway. 8. Was once the pox. Heavy drum. A line of motor garages with armored carapaces hunched around you. A chill comes over you, crawling down your back. Near. That's all. Layer up. Someone stuffed them.
We should keep moving. Who knows when the snow will let up?
What is it? Very good. Let's see what you have. Interesting.
She's impressed.
I believe that means... So if there's anything you'd like to get in order before we depart, I suggest you do it now. Ah.
It's obvious.
Oh. My intention is to run a power... That's up to you.
At the very least, you should make sure you're...
Radio engineer... Psst. Finally, there's the question of stimulants. I don't take them because they make me... Very good.
Back across the wall.
If you'll please carry that amplifier, officer. And if you'll take that spool of cable, we should be able to move it all in one trip. And now if you'll just connect that here...
It's done. I believe we are ready.
We're ready to try at least. Please put on these headphones. There should be 2 extra sets. You will need to transmit your connection request while I attempt to locate the warship's public frequency. Good.
A soft rustling. The snow seems to have gotten between your ears somehow.
Go ahead, officer.
Is there anybody there? The lieutenant looks up at you. Nervous for who, though? You cannot say.
Try again, officer.
Nein, Liebling. Marianne hat mir erzählt, dass Oscar nicht mehr...
You can't make out a word of this gibberish. The rustling of dry...
Liebling, bitte.
It's crosstalk. In all likelihood, they can't hear you. You have to keep trying until we get a... Again?
It's calm now.
A slight frisson at the point where your neck meets your spine. Some...
Mention what? I didn't say anything.
Someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
An uncomfortable silence for...
It's been a long winter. Long and cold.
I promise you I didn't.
I can't say with certainty, but it sounds very much like anthroponetic crosstalk. It happens sometimes when sending...
Ah, yes, of course.
Outwardly, they both exude calm. But this pale, 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 pale.
Natürlich halten wir die Psychologen.
There won't be any later.
But someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
Sunset, please acknowledge.
Liebling, bitte.
Where's she back?
The signals are getting increased.
It's not working. I did not expect simply locating the signal to be so... We must consider... Fortunately, we have a more than adequate transceiver. And we're also... You need to...
But you don't have the technical.
Someone has been maintaining it.
Something about this setup seems dimly familiar. But you'll be damned if you know what you're supposed to do about it.
That's true. Then you might break your...
Your gloves give you, you don't exactly cut a lithesome figure, but after several moments of scrambling, you manage to hoist yourself atop the monument. That performance was frankly an embarrassment. The connection itself, the programmer mentioned ammonia, but anything alcoholic should dissolve the oils, creating. It takes a few moments.
Is this really the time?
It's all right, Lieutenant.
Once the oil,
It's short of changing the shape of the antenna, ideally. What do you mean?
she's right. The responsibility is yours, and yours alone. There's no turning back now. A few, she yells as the sky, you turn. This faithful, you are not intentionally. It's a matter of perspective. The king was never meant to be seen from such an... Your grip is firm.
That's very good. Just can I
The signal is...
try it now, officer?
Officer Sunset, this is Collision Warship Archer. We are acknowledging and accepting you.
Ah! Excellent! You are connected. Now be...
There is so much you wish you could ask. Your efforts have bought you some time. But
Please be advised that you are speaking on a public frequency. What is your request? A very important question with a very simple answer. Beyond that, it's
Dolores Day. So beautiful.
immeasurable. The role of the Moralist International is twofold. To buy humanity sufficient time to the At the same time, the RCM. It's our understanding.
There is some truth to that.
But in a practical sense, it's the responsibility of the ethics divisions to ensure that both organizations are working towards the same ends. Because the coalition has no interest in running Revachol. We'll succeed in our own mission the moment Revachol rejoins the international community as a sovereign democracy. The RCM is an integral piece of that project. It's an elegant idea, because no rational state is willing. For the most part, it has. It was established by men. There are many. The fast, and then
For some reason, it's the Social Democrats she sounds most exasperated with.
yes, atomic war, environmental degradation.
If the opportunity presents itself, perhaps you should mention the 2mm hole.
This is why it is critical for the international community. Let us answer your question with a question. Have you ever seen evening fall over the old town of Vesperashit? If you have, then you would remember. The heart of this... But as the...
The name Advesperaskit means evening comes.
By thousands of... Not only that. Yes, it is. We grew up there. We have seen the lattice with our own... She was. That's why the old town is sometimes called the ceremonial heart. Of course, such a city does not spring from nowhere, nor does about 3,000 years.
She really had that on the tip of her tongue. It's like she has the timeline laid out right in front of her.
is, in all senses, the most moderate and reasonable projection possible based on current science. That's difficult to say. Perhaps, well, there are...
Le Jardin. Stella Marie.
Ah, that's much.
She needs to...
Martinez. Stand by a moment. Yes, we are looking at the river now. Interesting. The west of the city looks very different from the east. There's a large motorway dividing it nearly in half. This must be the 881, no? Very well. Now we see the lake.
A distended pause. A slight chill of embarrassment.
Extremely different. But what's most striking are the people. We really couldn't say. And then there's all the hairline about. Yes. Around about. Aha! Yes, we see the monument. But that's you. We have to say, that's extremely irregular, officer. What are you doing on top of the public monument? How interesting. In Messina, disco has been extinct for more than... In any event...
Liebling, bitte.
Time is running short, officer. I estimate you have time.
Come again? We're picking up more interference. Acknowledged. To reach the committee, all you need to do is fill out the appropriate request form. If the liaison accepts...
She's got to be jerking your chain, right? You can't wait that long.
Not a problem. They typically respond within a few weeks. We cannot transfer you to the committee because we are not entrusted with that responsibility. We are simply the second signaler. We are here, officer, though...
This line of argument is quite pointless. You should abandon it.
What part of need to reach the committee?
We will hear your request, Officer Sansa.
That's only because they haven't heard about your problems yet.
So, you're experiencing acute memory loss.
Good God, here we go.
We're afraid we don't understand at all. What does this something have to do with your lost memory? Unfortunately, now...
Quick, hang up on her first. And there, you really showed her. Showed her what the lieutenant gives a long sigh.
I think it's best for you to climb off the statue now, Detective. Your real work is done here.
The sun warm. You look around. You could stay a while longer if you wanted. Out on beyond the...
Everything all right, Detective? Listen, but you did accomplish your task. You reached the coalition. I must admit I didn't seriously think you could do it, but you've proved me wrong. Now come on, it's getting...
Good. Now give me a hand with these amplifiers. Leave the cables. I don't feel like making 2 trips.
What's one more trip across the waterlock?
Well, this was an interesting collaboration. Really? I do not think we were all that successful. But in any event, just leave that equipment. Now you look.
you pick up the handset, there's a tone. The machine. Calling, calling, calling. Still.
Stop calling me, man. I'll get you your money, alright? I just need till tonight. Let me work. Test this.
Disconnect tone.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Show me your hands. This is the pigs.
Scavvy. Her hand is trembling from some sort of neurodegenerative.
Madame, please drop the firearm.
You shouldn't be here. Something's very wrong with her. She's completely out of control.
Failure to comply.
Her eyes bulge with terror. Veins protrude on her.
I am the police. Don't move. Don't move. Hands on your head. Suspect is armed and dangerous. Lateral vascular neck restraint. Carotid slit.
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set her...
You'll have to go for the gun sooner or later. Perhaps you can learn crucial. This is dangerous. You're 70% certain you always leave your gun loaded.
It's a gun.
As she waves her hands, you notice familiar-looking ampoules.
Back up. Back up.
I do? Gareth?
There's a scenario unfolding in her head right now.
What's the situation, officer?
Law enforcement.
Does she not believe you two are actually police officers?
License and red.
It's not a she's losing it. One twitch and there would be blood. Here's the plan. Drop the multi-tool and immediately dart right. The noise will startle her, allowing you to close the distance. Left hand grabs the barrel, right one breaks the wrist. No, that won't be necessary. Look closer. The gun, all three barrels, red and blue light shining through. It's not loaded.
Huh? My God, I think you're right.
What? This isn't police issue. Police weapons have... Police guns always have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me this?
Grab the gun, right now. This might be your...
No one ever cares anymore.
This limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is grinding to a halt. Tie...
Poor woman. We need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
Her scratched skin...
She's in a stupor. I've seen this before. God knows for how long. Honestly, I don't know. Could be. Her hands were... She's in a stupor. Honestly, I don't know. Dementia, probably. There's a bit more... She's in a stupor. Honestly, I don't... Yeah. She's in a stupor. I've had disturbance. I don't think there's any need for that. In her current state, and without the gun, we could let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle. They might even know her family. Then we can ask him once we get back to the whirling. But I think we're done here for now.
Please?
Reflex to what? Being left... She stands motionless. This door is made no one.
We should return tomorrow.
Trying to sneak up.
Kuno saw you wield that can. Sweet graffito action, pig. Kuno likes that delinquent shit. You're still a dink. Now what's your case with Kuno? Kuno doesn't fuck does Kuno care?
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno S.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But
Fuck you, whispering.
she puts extra stress onto that word.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
She's not fucked up. Everyone's...
Wrong move. But he's whispering still. You haven't lost him. Just don't mess up again. Or you will.
It's okay. The pig's trying to pit us against each other.
Idiot. You bungled it up. That's it. You let him off the line. That was a bad minute.
Try to fuck my Kuno. Try to fuck my Kuno.
A chill comes over you, the wind from the boulevard south, lashing you for trying to separate them, for trying to... What's going on is an ungovernable...
Fuck does Kuno care?
What's going on is a...
No,
The prospect...
The sit and
Explain. Stop denying it.
Kuno doesn't... Fuck does Kuno care?
It's not Kuno.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it.
fuck you.
She put...
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful.
Crazy. You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
Stop talking to him. Kuno, I'm fucking warning you. You're gonna get us into
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back. Fuck. She can read lips. You should cup your mouth.
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like,
His little green eyes are fixed on... He's meant everything he said before. But right now, he not only means it, he is sincere.
Are you getting this? You think I'm fucking telling? She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she... Forget Kuno said that.
There's something cold in the air, like water lapping against cold stones. or dripping in a hallway nearby. A cop would be... The creature peers at you both from over the fence. They... Fear.
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease.
He speaks the truth, my liege. Kuno falls silent. He...
Kuno, there, that's it.
Don't move your head. Just from the corner of your eye, look at her. Though her friend spoke too low for her to hear, Kuno S is not smiling anymore.
Fuck knows. She says it. Crazy people.
It's Suruiz. The Suru... You mean evil?
Suruiz?
Revachol does have a small Suru...
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the snuff.
And he doesn't even want to think.
Fuck no, she's not my sister. Yeah.
What was that, Kuno?
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark. Yeah, that's the place. She was just balled up near the closet, psycho style. Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner. I don't know. Someone left the door open.
Someone left the door open? It was him, on purpose.
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there, or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno. How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just... Kuno's got this shit under control. Listen, listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs...
I'm going to kill...
He may not be able to do it, but he will try. Right now, he believes he will.
All right, now we can do business. Yeah, what do you want? Kuno can hook...
Oh, don't hook him up with shit!
See, relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get... Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narc. That's right. Kuno's a candy store for pigs now. Get ready to be rewarded. Kuno gets it, for the problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's gotta throw his dirty popo man at it. Dirty popo man is you. Kuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol.
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man in Revachol? In your
Like half? A baggy...
That's half a...
Yeah, half a G. What the fuck you talking about?
You can barely see it.
Okay, Kuno's listening. Sure, whatever. If you survive, make sure to bring that shit back to Kuno. Kuno's just get in the apartment building. Kuno knows you already fucked your way in. Kuno knows everything. Go to room 12, first floor, and kick down the door. That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit.
What the hell are you signing us up for here? Okay then.
Kuno doesn't... Fuck does Kuno care? The fuck about it? Fuck it.
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
Oh.
You hear the lieutenant hum.
Probably climbed. You heard Kuno. I don't mess or I don't know.
There is no night.
Kuno.
Thanks, Kuno. That's one.
You're
Get lost.
The fuck do you want with it? Oh, that. Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno.
What?
Fuck your shit back to normal.
Well played. No one saw that coming.
good call, Pigmeister. The fuck do you want with it? Oh, that. Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape. Yeah, good call, Pigmeister. Kuno doesn't...
This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs. Nothing of note. The further you look, the more are...
Trying to sneak up on me.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges. Secured to the door... A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges. Snip, don't let...
I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least make this quick.
Bundle of clothes heaped on the bed. In the dark, it looks like a nest. Something. It doesn't give a shit that you're a cop. Stop your hand now, or you're gonna die. Your hand touches a greasy duvet covered in cigarette burns and ketchup. You see a 60-year-old, fat, red-headed man passed out from large amounts of alcohol. You don't have to take him down. He's already down.
I'm afraid it is. Look, it moves.
And look, the other foot next door is a gas company. A groan rises from the man's throat, dry like a death rattle. He's trying to say... The aging alcoholic is still... The man groans once again, but his... And then it dawns upon you. Pigs. He's trying to call you pigs. His hand falls back on the bed, limp and defeated. A loud snore escapes.
At least he got to say his piece. Well, judging by the call...
The lieutenant's... There's still plenty to be scared of here. Just not what you thought.
I think he's still quite bad. I mean, this man...
A pair of half-open bug eyes is staring back at you from the dark, empty, and frozen. It's clear.
Look, he's trying to communicate. What is there to do? We could turn him on his side so he doesn't choke on his own vomit, but he's already on his side. We could take him to Remedy or Saint-Baptiste, but he doesn't have money for medical services. The arm saws would turn him down. They don't do charity for people who are trying to kill themselves. Besides, he'll be dead in a few.
Years. Months. The pile of blankets. Grunt. The aging alcohol.
I'm afraid it is.
And look, Max a grown.
What is there to do? We could take... They don't do...
Years. The pile of blankets.
What is there to do? We could take... They don't do...
Years. The pile of blankets. A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills. Right next to it, in plain.
Good.
The minuscule amount of amphetamine doesn't interest the lieutenant in the slightest. He listens instead to something in the other room. You pocket the bottle as if it were the most natural thing in the world.
Try this.
Fuck does Kuno care? Alright, so you got Kuno's kilo. Here is how we do it. First, you give Kuno Kuno's kilo. That's how we split it. It's the best way. Street way. Wow, that's heavy. There you go. More than half in there.
There is no movement on the lieutenant's face as he stares.
Now tell me, how the fuck are you still alive, pig? Yeah, so fucking what? Fuck are you talking to Kuno about that kiddie shit?
He's trying to fuck you.
Fuck out of here. Kuno knows it.
Don't change your name into that.
Yeah, so fuck are you talk? Kuno knows it's fucking lame.
You can't fuck with Kuno.
Yeah, how are you still standing, pig? You sneak past him. What?
His posture changes.
Fuck right. Kuno's dad was sleeping like a bum. Kuno told you. Kuno's dad doesn't give... You got lucky, pig.
Kuno window.
Yeah, Kuno's dad is fucking nothing. Fucking coma shit. Kuno's gonna have one too. Gonna be just like Kuno's dad. Speed shit, crime shit, fucking on the bed. Kuno's gonna go out like Kuno's dad.
Stop saying all this sad shit, Kuno.
Fuck are you talking, sad? Kuno's got hard shit, death shit, nothing shit. Fuck right I am. Now get your turn into... Kuno ain't turning into
Kuno won! Oh, you won, Kuno!
He did not win. There is a crack in there now, and it's spreading across the face of his certainty.
Fuck right.
You can guess.
Yeah, that's right. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about that electricity. That's right.
Yeah, in a tomb, Kuno.
The fuck do you know about Kuno's?
Yeah.
6 meters underground, below piping from before the war, the collapsed remains of the Martinez storm drain system.
Yeah? How are you still You got lucky. Yeah? How are you still What?
His
Fuck rat. You got
Kuno window.
Kuno's not Kuno's.
Stop saying.
Fuck you talking, sad. Get your turn into.
Kuno, what?
He did not win.
Yeah, so fucking. That's right. Yeah. How are you still? You got lucky. Yeah. What?
His post.
Fuck rat. You got.
Kuno window.
Fuck you trying to do?
Keep your ass together, Kuno.
Stop trying to give Kuno your Kuno's gonna go out like.
Stop saying.
Fuck you talking, sad. Fucking trying to talk about Kuno's dad, then can't handle it. Typical shit. Yeah, that's right. Fucking not. Yeah, pig. This shit is done. Now get the fuck out of Kuno's face. Kuno, the fuck do you want? Good call. Yeah. The kingdom of Yeah, whatever. Kuno does.
Yes?
The trash container. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. The container sounds a muffled gong.
What do you see? I don't know. They're about the same size. Not the same boots, no, but they could be the same. No, these prints are pretty standard. The ones in the dust looked custom. Or maybe they're just a foreign design. 200.
He might be right.
Maybe it wasn't. And I was thinking it was. Maybe it was. It could have. Maybe it was. The fat guy from the mess hall. I do.
But why? There are 8 pairs of tracks in the mud.
200.
He might be right.
I do.
But why? There are 8 pairs.
Interest.
Oh.
With a piece of sandpaper glued to the throttle. Which means that she is. And now we have concrete evidence binding everything together. We should ask Titus about this. I'm guessing that's the skinny heart. Yes, well, I could still be wrong. But I'm guessing that's, maybe 200.
He might be right.
I do.
But why? There are 8 pairs of...
Interest.
Oh.
With a piece of sandpaper glued, which means she is. And now we have
Ah, smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right? Cool. Now, what can I do for you? Got the 20 real? Good. You got...
How could anyone forget, asshole? The lieutenant's door. This medicine cabinet, it's been used quite a lot. A bright orange bottle with... It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They feels like gold in your hands. This window is pristine on the inside. A vague sense of disappointment fills you. The glass This medicine cabinet is stocked with a bright orange bottle. Its speed feels like gold in your hand. Pharmaceutical. It's been used. This window is the golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man with a two-hearted spider. Like the witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth. A ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain. From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Sharp. The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A. There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away. This was more than a week ago. 72%. With an antique weapon that fires military-grade ammunition. A Belma-grave rifle, for example. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium. A well-lit, none that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any. Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped. That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin? The man does not know the... You would need a map for that. A map of Martinez. Your voice alone rings in the room. This visual forensics ability in the bookstore. The same two neon-lit shapes.
Hey, you're already... Hey, another thing. Great. I love those. What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business. No, you don't. If you had a warrant, besides...
You do realize you can just go into the kitchen at 1300 hours.
Yes?
The unpromising race pupil returns. Rassi. Welcome. He must. The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific and correct. There is nothing I cannot. A lorry stuck. The windows. Fumes of heavy fuel oil waft over you. The dry. A large. It is the back end. A book. A mirror hangs on. The window stands broke. You see some lights shimmer. The bed is still cold. The room behind.
Like a deftly cast fishing net. Sleep pulls you out of the world and into its...
How of
This bar.
because you know you are a murderer. A disco music.
Hear that? It's much, much worse than that.
We're trying to help you. All these processes, these torch.
The last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage. We won't be there to help.
Of
Everything is so okay. Your eyelids.
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen that stained glass window in the church.
Hello, officer? Yes. The night before I saw you in the hallway and reminded you you're a police officer. Wow. Elysium. You don't hear that term often. There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music. I can't say. Probably not. Sounded like... Oh, yes.
Oh, that? Yeah. Whoa. The less said about
We're huge where I come from.
then, doesn't life get hard because we go on?
I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped. A slow, sad song started playing. Like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of that time you were yelling that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. Yes.
It's impossible to say whether she's being...
Then you started screaming and trashed the place. No. A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. There was. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5. No problem, sir.
Always a pleasure to see officers.
Yes? What is it? That was pretty good, Harry. Wasn't it, Jean?
Whoa, how does she know your name? She probably heard it from somewhere.
That was... Yeah, that was absolute shit, if you want my opinion. Drunken shit. Haven't wanted anything to end this badly since I had horrible, truly horrible...
Jean, it's not right. Don't make it worse, and I really liked it.
She actually did.
Yes, I called you by your name. What about it? Good. Everybody knows your name. Please go finish your investigation, so everyone can go home.
You look like... And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
Like undercover?
Well, as far as disguises go, this is one of the best...
Oh, come on, Jean.
It's not just this week. What do you want?
There's something about this guy that matches with a face in your head. A similar, but different face. He might be wearing a disguise.
Watch out for you.
That voice, so very familiar. Did you hear it when called?
Oh, really? I wonder where. That's the where you remember me from? You don't say. Again?
He might be wearing a disguise.
Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
As if waiting for some kind...
I'm not getting...
About what? You don't... Not the prophet shit again. No, because it's not my job. Actually...
Come on, Jean.
Okay.
Hear that? He wants you to... Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
Well, where have you looked for her? West of here? Tough luck. The place is ruined. I don't know.
It's like you felt it would be intellectually stimulating and would lead some...
Oh my god, there's more. Okay, why not? A cover-up. What the author... You don't have a motive? I don't know. Oh my god, there... Okay, why not? I get it, okay. That would be my first guess. I don't know. Oh my god, there's more. Again? I can't believe...
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just up.
Oh, I definitely...
Another life.
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality? Okay, that's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere. Somewhere good. Okay. Oh, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite...
This isn't helping.
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment? Would you now, or would I be cramping your style? Never mind, partner. Okay, how about you stop wasting my time and get on with whatever you were doing then? Oh no.
This isn't a...
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment? No.
Come on.
Let's be crazy. None taken. And the conclusion is that a man with... Let's be crazy. I'm sure he's fuck...
The lieutenant is silent.
No.
Come on. Stop it.
You're not going to believe this, but... Yes, sir. Solving crime. Just some regular boring... Oh, it's not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about enough...
Okay, yes, you...
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I. Okay. Neither can I, partner.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right? There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. Yes, just cross it off the list.
Again? I can't believe this. I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say? Okay.
Jean, he said okay. Give it a rest.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
Yes? What is it?
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep...
Can I actually help you with something?
Yes, of course.
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
And you look like you don't pay.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay? Of course I'm with...
Well, he's not. He's a sack of shit barely kept together by crazy glue. But at least he tries, unlike you.
Please, of course I'm with him. The sooner you figure this hanging out, the sooner everyone can go home.
The Coppernado is back. What do you want? What's that, Copper? You want us to help?
You're local law enforcement, aren't you?
Yeah. We'll send someone out. God, poor lady.
Hey, what?
Yeah, I think you're right, Gene. She have something of yours, Big? You're fucking with me. Your gun. She had your...
Sure did, boss.
Well, at least I... Auntie LaPlante.
Marianne, amigo. Fuck you, pig. Easy, Al.
Don't disrespect... Wows.
Us kids? That must have been ages ago.
Get what?
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig? No,
Yeah, Cop. That's dunno.
Police paraphernalia doesn't...
No pro...
Sure enough, we're the real...
Yeah. By friends, you mean his squad.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
Nervous, snickering. There's a rush of adrenaline present.
This is what happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people start...
Let them come.
You heard the man. Right here. Yeah.
The mood is on the rise. They're feeling confident, ready to punch out the whole Merc platoon.
Big fucking... We got weapons, I guess.
That was an unsure phrasing.
Yeah. You haven't even... Yeah.
These people...
No, they're not. The fuck is that supposed to mean? Goddamn right.
Terrarium. He's really trying to salvage something out of it.
We're not...
Easy. What do you mean? Okay. Just try not.
I think he meant a can of whoop-ass.
Hello again, esteemed officer. Okay, but please, only... Yes, the wards help to keep the Oh, there are new...
Desert doesn't seem like this.
Sir, I am well educated in the... Sir, besides, this would only... Yes,
The woman before you. A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks, featuring a twinge at the back. Your hand between the, especially its symbol. The display rack before you is burdened under piles of man from Call the Mama Zakwa. It's not only your eardrums that... Shelves filled to the brim with crime. The plaque on the shelf.
I would say the book is also perhaps...
Do her work.
Certainly.
You feel like you should get this one. Definitely. Shelves full of biographies of...
A true cultural touchstone.
This bookstore is amidst of these, the point of the various...
I can't have you...
Amidst of these, the point of the book, it serves platitude wholeness. When it's up, it's your own, the book. There's even a... Several maps. The maps...
Map of Martinez. This could work, maybe.
Always good to be informed of your...
This large ozone disintegrate in the north, radiate the ocean connection. You have lit, perhaps the north to the east. Huron. It's so... No. This is so...
I'm sorry, they're quite valuable. That old, from whence...
The place doesn't...
They didn't get... I'm sorry, they're quite valuable. Yes.
The worn map features the patchwork grid. Your finger, finally.
For more detailed...
The greatest innocent browsing you can do. Your educational. That's the... Oh yeah. A pop quiz. Thanks for Dolores Day. Incorrect. Solar. Incorrect. Her colors are steer clear. A strange. Yes. The correct. As the question. Easy. Everybody knows the answer to this. You, me, anybody. Incorrect. Even though the correct. Franco Neg question. Got it under control. No problem. Solid. Correct. The most final... I've got it. Honest. I don't even have to say it anymore. Correct. Everything and more beautiful. Congratulations. See, you would have done better if you...
What's going on with you?
Oh, you are shouting. The same two neon-lit shapes. According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime. B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on. "700 meters away, the likeliest of these B positions. 1.2 kilometers. 1 kilometer away, an unlikely point of origin. Beyond the docks somewhere, on an islet in the bay. The shot would have been a small miracle. 5%.
From where, precisely? I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance? Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. It would be the diligent thing.
Don't think so.
Silence. He takes the photo, hard as a stone.
Fucking loincloths. Really did him in. What it means. I can tell you what this one means. Only one. You want to hear? Our colonel is deep in the bush here. Deep in the fucking bush. In Benital, 41.
Benital is one of the...
He spent a month behind enemy lines, scouting kept villages.
With some strange emotion. This is about to get really graphic. Last moment to back off.
Our boy. He's only a captain then, but he knows how these men think. If they don't see action soon. At dawn, he comes upon two kids, breeding in the bushes by the river. Or maybe they weren't breeding. Maybe they were just making eyes at each other. We shot the boy. He was useless, but the girl, she was nice. A little fat, you know, but not too old. She was quite the entertainment, for God. Drowned in a creek.
Something stirs in your stomach.
No, I was in the domain, in Jamrock, being a bouncer. Go ahead. All right, now.
On the photo in your hands, the dead man's skin is studded with stars. Tens, hundreds.
Mr. Dubois, I prefer my police officers old-fashioned like that, with a gun. You can do so many things with a gun. Tell me, was it difficult to convince the pigs to give it up? I knew you could handle it. I know my special policeman. Anyway, I'm glad you're all right and armed again, Harry. Now, what can Fanny? That doesn't ring any...
Funny. She was trying to set up a narcotics operation in the old church.
Oh, that a Sal. Yes, I do seem to remember sending a pretty young thing down there to liven up the place. Get some hypnotic music in there. Yes, Harry. Let's talk. I don't know what that means. Don't even tell me what was going on. Alcoholic brew? Ah, yes.
Actually, Revachol doesn't have... He refuses to discuss it further. It's probably just a small...
Mr. Dubois, every worker... That's right, Mr. Dubois. Fanny.
Funny.
Oh, that a Sal. Amphetamine. But what do I...
It sounds to me...
Found God knows where. I think a daughter of a man. Maybe it was Bogovin. Or Jakub. I think it might have been Conrad. I got it, Harry. Mr. Dubois.
An imposing combination of the machine swallows your coin and seems it's unclear whether undoubt. Sure, nothing tricky about that. The file cabinet stands to draw. So hold in your the alphabet. Every page, of course, every page. A. H is for Q. That's it.
Good.
The once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical, R&D. Tomorrow is just, even though you're sure you succeeded, all is quiet. There is no cold hand. Trying to talk.
How do we? She's probably... And then, anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way. Sector, but then, if we're desperate...
Walk the coast, the old board, an adventure awaits. Buckle up and raise your collar. This... The once bright mural tower. Suddenly, there's a sigh, carried on the molecules around you. Move in through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement.
She's down there.
Okay. Why? So, how do we get in there?
Finally, my time to shine.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to lift.
There has to... A rusty ladder lead.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
The distance, in addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. Not to mention, what if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder?
Teleportation is not a thing. This really oh yes, it could hurt a lot.
The rusty ladder leads to the roof. All you need to do is close your eyes. Zoot, zap, pow, crinkle. It's like magic. You feel your...
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art.
I just saw you climb the ladder. You just climbed it like a regular person.
The wind at the top of the building starts howling loudly, blowing...
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside. Don't go adventuring with a backup.
Two rusty metal plates that slide apart.
What do you mean, who was there?
The doors...
Huh. I hope no one dangerous heard that. After you climbed up to the roof, you mean? There's a maintenance entrance under the boardwalk. It's next to a drain pipe, possibly a storm drain. At least now we have an exit, so let's get going. It's time to investigate these passages.
This hat is so soft, so warm. It wrapped Kraz Mazov, glory to the... A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man.
Some radical or half a century. I think the purpose of we have found
good hiding place for someone who's up to no good.
I won't stand in your way, but only after we're through with this case. Millions of depictions of Mazov. You mean like Ruby?
Years. Someone crouches, heels digging into wet sand. A mustachioed. Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain. It's like 1,000 radios.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make...
As she says the word, officer, you feel a spike in the agony. It sounds like nobody. That's not going to help. You can't shield yourself. Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
Really now? Check this out.
You're overwhelmed with a new surge of violent static.
No, I'm not going to fucking kill you. If that had been my plan, you'd be dead. I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been...
The explosion of static you're hearing is the...
Saw my equations? You've been sniffing through my lorry, right? I expected as much. A pale latitude compressor. Signals are relayed across a series of repeats.
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of...
Precisely. At the upper limit.
She likes telling you about the machine. Keep her talking. Look for an opportunity to break loose.
The pale? It's the end of the world. I built it myself.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we are beyond that.
Oh yeah. Way beyond. Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the... No. Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap.
So she thinks of you as hunters, not cops, and of herself merely as prey.
If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through...
Damn this!
God damn it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
The gun she's carrying is a 2-barreled front loader, not like the murder weapon. Well, it doesn't feel much better, but you can form... There's only 3 meters between you and the machine. If you keep her distracted for long enough, be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions. Bide your time.
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching, though I doubt that makes much of a difference to you. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first. decided the kitten had claws, but she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me? Oh, fuck. Took some convincing my ass. And those guys liked me, I know it. This is...
A dull despair.
How the fuck did the rest of you get by? I did, didn't I? Now you've come for me. Fuck them all the same. Like what? I already...
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
No. Gifts of flowers and candy aren't really my style. I never did understand, so now I'm leaving revolutionary... No, I did not. Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon you. You mean the length of a toilet break? That wouldn't even have been enough time. Wow. Now I'm curious. Please, explain. No. Not since... Why? Yeah, and probably some ghosts from the time of the suzerain. I'm not really interested. Not murder mystery.
She looks you in the eye, impassively, making it clear that...
Cool. They sent a ghost cop after me. Congratulations. The fuck to elevate? Not particularly. I'm not really in... God damn it!
So you know she's not an antiques enthusiast. Not my jurisdiction, man. But it also doesn't sound like she used that secret route at all.
I'm listening. I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types. You think I was envious of his conquests? Look, pussy's not a problem for me.
See her confident gaze, her toned arms. Yeah, she wouldn't have had much trouble in the intimacy department.
Yeah, sure. And I didn't like Wild Pines sending in those... I'm listening. I considered her a good friend, yeah. What the hell, man?
Her hand slipped from the dial of the compressor for a moment, almost turning it down.
Wow. Pissing, pinball, and now peeping. I'm just not following your insinuations, Detective. Look, I'm not aware of any hole in... Nope. For the same reason that she's everyone's type... Oh, so that's where you were going. That's a very sentimental way of putting it. We both had pasts we didn't want...
The lieutenant watches her expectantly.
Okay, fine. I was into her. Clausy was into me too for a time, I know it.
Clausy only said they maybe kissed. Someone is lying here.
If that's what she wants on the record, so be it. I'm not about to go into...
Seriously, just move on.
She rejected... I knew that wasn't the whole story, but thought, fine, I'll take it and move on. Yeah, one time when I was a little worried she'd blow it out of proportion in her head. Yeah, the girl seemed terrified. The merc was beyond... Go ahead, it's your body.
And mine too, he thinks. But keep on. This must be done.
So, Heart of Gold Tommy fucked me over too. Never trust a musician. Okay, great. You got into my lorry on your own. What now? You're going to arrest me for drug trafficking? Man, it's to get away from all that murderous shit that I left Jamrock.
She deliberately avoided naming the mob she worked for. You might be able...
I got lucky.
There. It's going to be easier to reach the machine now.
Based on what I've heard about you, you are serious.
There's a sinister note in her voice. Even with the gun and the compressor, she's afraid of you.
doesn't? Oh, you probably mean Claudia's rooftop. Sure, I've hung out there. She's got this great antenna. Yes, I'm sure.
No one mentioned hearing any shots. And a rifle like the one used would have been...
Yeah?
More questions before doing anything. She eyes you warily.
It's okay. We just want to...
All right, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys over a few beers, like always. Then she sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her. Oh yeah, super. But I didn't think too much of it. No, I really didn't. She asked me...
You made it look like you'd been hanged.
What? No. Faking a lynching was her idea.
She looks shaken. She wasn't surprised to be ratted out, but framed.
Yeah, in cold blood. She asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could wind the shower head around his...
She lied to you about that, too.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. As I keep telling you cops, we didn't hear anything downstairs. No gunshot.
But even if this is true, weren't you worried the lynching might lead to...
War? The thought crossed my mind.
She doesn't want to talk about this, but not because she has something to hide.
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me. I saw you roll into town. I wasn't about to stick around for questioning by a goddamn La Puta Madre agent.
So this is what she was scared to tell Titus. This cop.
Yes, you. Everyone says you're his peon, his human can opener.
Through the second sharp pain in your head, you hear the lieutenant mumble something to him. Fucking hell. And why it's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
Everyone in Jamrock. The cops, the criminals. Why do you think I'm holed up in...
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
Is that a joke or a threat? I'm guessing both. Yeah, sure.
She doesn't believe.
I'm sure La Puta Madre himself. You've been to my lorry. You think the biggest player in Jamrock appreciates competition?
She's not going to change up. Wait, one thing. Possibly small, but she said you rolled into town. Was that you singular or plural? She might know something.
Yeah, you had your death squad with you. What happened to them anyway? Well, it wasn't this scrawny dude. You had two guys and a lady. The guys looked pretty buff. Lady wasn't bad either. One of the guys seemed chipper, a blonde. The other had a brooding something or other about him. And the woman was the only one in unit. That sound about right?
No idea who these people are, literally.
Well, this has been a great...
She means it. You better make your move soon. Compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. She looks at the machine as...
Oh, fuck it.
You should know the words to say. You've been here yourself. Because you've been going around pointing a gun at yourself. No, wait. flashes you, and you watch as her brain. There it is again, like a swarm.
No. What do you mean? I don't feel it. No.
It's not a quib.
Looks like our suspect. Once we did.
You will keep calm.
I leave that to your judgment. You already know what I think.
He just can't be sure. Maybe it will yield something useful.
Yes. There won't be time for... You mean...
If it gets that tense.
Well...
If you can't...
I think I see...
I wouldn't be so sure.
Or...
Suddenly, your entire body is packed. It's like...
I know you can't say it's a pleasure.
As she says the word, no, buddy. Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's...
Really?
You're overwhelmed with a new surge of violence.
No, I'm using a... Saw my equipment. A pale signal. So, what's precise at the up?
She...
Yeah, I stuck my... No. I built it my...
That's a
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's not talk...
So she thinks of you as hunters.
The pale? It's the... If you've got... God damn it, fine.
The gun well, there's a... Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it.
I heard you in the... So, you... So nice. This could have...
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit.
No. Who ratted me out? Oh. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me? Oh, fuck.
Hey, doll.
How the fuck did the... I did, didn't I? Like...
A strong moral.
No. So now I'm... No, I did not. No. I never did. So now I'm... No, I did not. I considered... I'm not... If I wanted... What the...
She's beginning...
Cool, man. Nope. For the same reason...
Her hand?
I'm not... If I want... What the...
She's beginning to...
Nope. For the same reason... Go ahead.
And mine too, he thinks. But keep on.
So... Okay, great. That's your prerogative. That's your... Man.
She delivered...
I got lucky.
There. It's going...
Based on what I...
There's a sinister note in her voice. Even...
Man, I was with... You mean... Look.
She's...
Wow. Don't know it.
Evaluate.
The shot...
She has...
That didn't go super well.
Who doesn't? The view's pretty... Yes, I'm sure. And anyway, as I said... And... No, they're not sure don't.
The breach...
No.
This is such a...
The guns... Trigger Happy Jacks. What did you think? A knock...
That isn't it.
Yeah. Evidence. I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't... Yeah, sure. You think I...
See her
Plenty of broken... I'm listening. So... Hard... Okay, great. Man, it...
She deliberately...
I got lucky.
There. It's going to be easy.
Based on what I've...
There's a sinister note in her voice. Even with the gun in the gun.
Man, I was with the boys the whole night. Yeah. Can't do either. Wow. No. Why? Yeah. And probably some ghost, not murder.
She looks you.
Cool. The fuck? Not particularly. I'm not good.
So you know she's...
I'm listening. I didn't like him. I'm listening. Man, I would like fuck I did. Wow. Now I'm curious. Don't know it.
Invaluable.
The shot... She has...
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
So... Okay, great. Man,
She didn't...
I got lucky.
There. It's going to be easy.
You won't get to.
There's a sinister note in...
And? Never really got into weapons. I knocked... That is... Yeah. Evidence. Man, I was... Yeah. And... Look.
She speaketh.
Wow. Now I'm curious. I'm listening. I didn't like him. I'm listening. Yeah?
More questions before doing anything. She...
It's okay. All right. She sits down. Oh, yeah. No. She asked...
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
What?
She looks...
Yeah. She...
She lied to you about that, too.
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether to admire her, as I keep... War?
She doesn't...
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me.
So
Yeah.
Through the fucking hell. And it's especially bad, suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
Everyone in Jamra.
If she knows that about you...
Harry Dubois.
So all of this just means that you're effective. Criminals know you. I don't know. Sounds pretty...
Is that a joke or a threat? I'm guessing both. Yeah, sure.
She doesn't...
I'm sure La Buddha... You've been to...
She's... Wait. One thing. Possibly small, but she said you rolled into town. Was that you?
Yeah, sure you did. Well, it wasn't this... One of the guys that sound about...
No idea who these people are. Literally.
Well...
She means it. You better make your move soon.
How should I know?
Those...
Police radio? Who hasn't? He was still warm. What bunker? Don't know anything about?
Keep calm. Breathe in. After the pain recedes, it's a little clearer. You did it. The compressor lies broken on it. She looks at...
Oh, fuck it. Problem solving.
Ma'am, put...
Oh, yes it is.
You should know the words to... Because you've been going around. No. She flashes. Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise. It's like a...
I know you can't say it's a...
As she says the word, that's an awful decision. Why would you not want to shield yourself? Don't focus on the pain.
Really?
You're overwhelmed with a new surge of violent static.
I'm using...
The explosion of static you're hearing is...
Saw my equation. A pale signals are released. So precise at the up...
She likes telling you about the machine. Keep her talk.
The pale? I built it my... That's a... Oh, yeah. Wait. Yeah, I stuck my head in it. Yeah, let's...
So she thinks of you...
No. If you've got... God damn it, fine.
The gun she's carrying... Well, there's only... Be careful when you make your move.
No. Who ratted... Oh, but she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How... Oh. How the fuck did the rest of you get by? Like...
A strong moral compass. She still wants the...
I didn't like... You think I...
See her...
You think I...
See her...
You think I...
See her...
Plenty of broken... Yeah, sure. I'm listening. Man, you mean the... Wow. Now... No. Why? Yeah. And not murder...
She looks you...
Cool. The fuck? Not particularly. I'm not really... God,
So you know...
Don't know it.
Invaluable.
The shot couldn't...
She has...
That didn't go super...
And? Never really got in... Sure don't.
The breach...
No.
This is something...
The gun's trigger happy... What did you think? I knocked...
That is...
Yeah. Evident. I considered...
Her hand slipped.
Oh. That's a very...
The lieutenant.
Okay, fine.
Glacia only.
If that's what you want...
Seriously, just move on. Really? Is that...
Yeah, she reject... I knew that wasn't the whole story, but thought, yeah, I was a little worried. Yeah, the girl... Wow. Pissing. If I want to stare... What the fuck?
She's beginning to suspect you've broken into her lorry now.
Nope. For the same reason that... Go ahead.
And mine too, he thinks.
Who doesn't? The views... Yes, I'm sure. No. So now I'm... No, I did not. So... Hard? Okay, great. Man.
She
I got lucky.
There. It's going to be easier to reach the machine now.
Based on what I've...
There's a sinister...
Yeah?
More questions before...
How should I...
Those...
Who hasn't? He was still warm.
She...
It's okay. All right. She's... No, She asked...
You made it look like it'd been...
What?
She...
Yeah. She...
She lied.
Yeah. As I...
But...
War?
She doesn't...
Fuck it. I heard you in the passage. So, you found... So nice. That's what... This could have...
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency.
I saw...
So this...
Yes. You.
Through this fucking... It's especially bad suddenly.
Everyone...
If she knows that about you, she must...
Is that a joke? Yeah, sure. I'm sure, love... You've been to my...
She's... Wait. One thing.
Yeah. You... Sure you do. Well, it wasn't this... One of the guys... That sounded...
No idea who these people...
Well...
She means it. You better make your move soon. The violent white noise becomes even more overwhelming closer to the compressor. Feels like your brain.
Officer, are you okay?
The pain in...
What are you doing? Look, I know this isn't very fun for you, so...
She knows about the tribunal.
Glad to have...
The woman runs past you and disappears into the darkness of the tunnel. Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. It's like...
I know you can't say it's a...
As she says, no, buddy. That's not going to happen. Don't focus on the pain.
Really?
You're overwhelmed.
No, I'm using a...
The expl...
Saw my equate... A pale latitude signals of... So, precisely. At the upper limit is the large time...
She likes telling you about the machine.
The pale? I built it...
That's silly.
Oh, yeah. Way beyond. Yeah, let's...
So she thinks of you as...
If you've got... Goddamn fine.
The gun she's... Well, there's a... Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions.
I heard you and so you found so nice. This could have...
That's her admit...
No. Who ratted me out? Oh, but she couldn't have... Oh.
A duck.
How the fuck do the rest of you get like...
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity.
Man, yeah. And... Can't look.
She speaks...
Wow. No. Why? Yeah. The fuck that... Not particular... And that top... I'm listening. Yeah?
More questions before doing anything. She eyes you.
All right. She's... No. She asked...
You made it look...
What?
She looks...
Yeah. She
lied.
Yeah. And potential...
But...
War?
She doesn't...
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what I saw...
So this...
Yes. You.
Through. Fucking it's especially bad.
Everyone...
If she knows that...
Nah. You know what I did.
She's... Wait. One thing. Possibly...
Yeah. You... Sure you do. Well, it wasn't... One of the guys... That sounded about...
No,
I've faced...
She hasn't. She hasn't gone up against 3 armed people before. And she believed in you.
How should I...
Those...
Who hasn't? He was still warm. But the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he'd been dead for a good long... I heard you in the passage. Yeah? What? Yeah, sure you did. Well, it wasn't this... Well...
She means it. You better make it...
What bunker? Don't know anything about it. Nope.
Keep calm. Breathe in. After the pain recedes, it's a little clearer. The violet white noise becomes even more... It's like
I know you can't say it.
as she says, no, buddy. That's don't focus on the pain.
Really?
You're over
No, I'm using a...
the exp.
Saw my equations? You... A pale signal so precise at the up...
Gee.
Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it. The pale, I built it my... That's silly. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's...
So she thinks of you as hunters.
No. If you've got... God damn it, fine.
The gun? Well, there's a be careful when...
I heard you and so you found so nice. This could have...
That's her and
No. Who ratted me out? Oh, but she couldn't have known I was on... Oh.
a done.
How the fuck do the rest of you get the lightning?
A strong moral compass. She still wants the...
Man, you mean, look.
She's...
Wow. No, why? Yeah, cool. They said to go... Not murder...
She looks you.
The fuck? Not particularly. Why are...
That's a pretty good question.
And that topic was what? I'm listening. So... Okay. Man.
She delivered...
I got lucky.
There. It's going to be...
You won't get...
There's a sinister note in...
No, I did not... Who doesn't? Yes, I'm... I considered... Go ahead.
And mine too.
Yeah?
More questions before doing anything. She eyes...
It's okay. All right, she's... No, she asked...
You made it look...
What?
She looked...
Yeah,
She lied.
Yeah. As I keep...
But...
War?
She doesn't...
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people. I saw...
So
Yes.
through the fucking hell. And it's especially bad.
Everyone in...
If she knows that about you...
Nah. That I'm not planning to... You've been to my...
She's... Wait. One thing.
Yeah, sure you do. Well, it wasn't this scrawny. One of the guys... That sounded...
No, I...
Well...
She needs it. You better make your move soon. The violent white noise becomes even more overwhelming closer to the compressor. Suddenly, your entire body is parrot. It's like...
I know you can't say it.
As she says, no, buddy. That's not... Don't focus on the pain. Focus on...
I'm using a...
The explosion of static.
Saw my... A pale signal so precise at the up...
She likes telling you.
The pale? I built it my... That's it. Oh, yeah. Wait. Yeah. Yeah.
So she thinks of you.
If you've got... God, fine.
The gun she... Well, there's a... Be careful when you make...
I heard you at... So you found... So nice. This could have...
That's her admit...
No. Who ratted me out? Oh, but she couldn't have... My boys? What? I don't even understand what you're trying... Oh... Doesn't even matter. How can they be my boys when they're not even my friends? Those guys liked me, I know it.
$8. This...
How the fuck do the rest like me?
A strong moral compass.
Man, you mean the length... Look, fuck you.
She's speaking.
Wow. Now, no. Why? Don't know it.
Evaluate.
The shot...
She has...
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
Who does? Yes, I considered her. Go ahead.
And mine too.
So... Okay. Man.
She didn't...
I got lucky.
There. It's going to be...
Based on what I've heard about...
There's a sinister note in her voice.
I didn't like it. Plenty of broke... You think I...
See her come...
Yeah, sure. I'm listening. I considered her a good...
Her hand slipped.
Oh, that's a very...
The lieutenant.
Okay, fine.
Clausia.
She rejected... I knew that wasn't the whole... Go ahead.
And mine too.
And? A knock...
That... It...
Sure does.
Agree?
No.
This is something.
No, they're not Yeah. Evidence. Yeah?
More. She eyes you.
It's okay.
All right. She sits down with a drink. No, she asked...
You made it look like it.
What?
She looks...
Yeah,
She lied.
Yeah. As I keep...
But...
War?
She doesn't...
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what I saw you...
So...
Yeah.
Through the sudden sharp pain, fucking hell. It's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein.
Everyone in Jamrock.
If she knows that...
Nah. Did I... Yeah. Other questions.
So this is...
Yes.
Through fucking hell. And it's especially bad.
Everyone in...
If she knows that...
Nah. You've been...
She... Wait. One thing.
Yeah. You had your... Well, it wasn't... One of the guys... That sound...
No idea who these people are.
Well,
She means it. You better make your move soon. The violet white noise becomes even more overwhelming closer to the compressor. Feel. Suddenly, your entire body is packed. It's like.
I know you can't say it's.
As she says, no, buddy. That's not going to help. Don't focus on it.
I'm using
The explode.
some a pale signal so precise at the upper.
She likes telling.
The pale. I built it my. That's it. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So she thinks.
If you've got. God damn fine.
The gun. Well, there's a. Be careful when you make.
I heard you. So you found my shack, huh? I'm not so nice. This could have.
That's her admit.
No. Oh, but she couldn't have known I was on the coast.
Titus and his body.
Well, fuck.
A dull despair.
How the fuck did a like?
A stroke.
No. I never did No, I did not. Man, I was with. Yeah. And can't do either with. Wow. No. Why? Don't know it.
Evaluate.
The shot couldn't have come from.
She has a point.
That didn't go super well.
So, okay. Man.
She didn't.
I got lucky.
There.
Based on what I.
There's a sinister note in her voice, even with the gun and the compressor.
Yeah?
More questions before doing it.
It's okay. All right. She sits down. No, she asked.
You made it look.
What?
She looks.
Yeah. She asked.
She lied.
Yeah. As I keep. War.
She doesn't.
Fuck it. I'm not.
So this.
Yes.
Through fucking hell. It's especially bad suddenly.
Everyone in Jammer.
If she knows that.
Nah. You've been.
She's. Wait. One thing.
Yeah. You had. Well, it wasn't. One of the guys. That sounded.
No idea.
Well.
She means it. You better make your move soon. You did it. The compressor lies broken on its side. She looks at the machine.
Oh, fuck it.
You should know the words to say. Suddenly, your entire body is
I know you can't say it.
As she says the word nobody, that's not going to help. Don't focus on the pain.
I'm using a.
The explosion of.
Some. A signal so precise at the up.
She.
Yeah. I stuck my head the pail. I built it. That's it. Oh yeah. Yeah,
So she thinks of you as hunters, not.
If you've got. God, fine.
The gun she's. Well, there's a. Be careful when.
I heard you in the. So this could have.
That's her.
No. Who ratted me? Oh, but she couldn't have. Oh, fuck.
A dull.
How the fuck did like.
A strong moral compass.
Man, you mean the. Wow. No, why? Don't know it.
Evaluate.
The shot couldn't.
She has a point there. No one mentioned.
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
So, okay, great. Man.
She didn't.
I got lucky.
There. It's
based on what I've.
There's a sinister note in her voice.
Yeah?
More questions.
I saw.
So this.
Yes.
Through the sudden sharp pain in your head. Fucking hell. It's especially bad suddenly.
Everyone in jail.
If she knows that about you, she must know.
Is that a joke? Or a. Yeah,
She.
I'm sure La Puta Madre himself will explain it. You've been.
She's. Wait. One thing.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't. One of the guys. That sounded.
No, I.
Well.
She means it. You better make your move soon. You did it. The compressor lies broken on its side. She looked.
Oh, fuck it.
She's truly desperate. She thinks she has no other options. You need to. You know. This is how you talk her out of it. It's the only scenario in which she lives. She stares at you, frozen, the gun still. Her neck and shoulders relax, and her grip on the gun loosens.
Day of miracles. I'll take it.
She runs past you, then past the lieutenant, and disappears into the darkness of the tunnel.
Good call. I would have done the same, had I not been incapacitated. I have a feeling we didn't. Her tent. We should check.
The plain red. It was pitch. The tent. It reeks of cigarette. Assorted.
See anything?
Rager Monthly. E-pocket.
We should read this immediately.
A thick journal. It's made of Schneller. She's got good. The journal for the large, perhaps two. It's a mix.
It's good she left in her.
Hard to tell.
There could be useful
esoteric raid. Short, right. The first entry. Nothing. She is referring to betraying her previous employer. That small wonder. Nothing. She is referring that small one. Great. M's peon is coming to town. No doubt to investigate the lynching. But also, I feel it in my gut to finally put a bullet in my head while I'm napping in my lorry or on a smoke. Then again, is it the call? Been holed up here for 3 days now. I'm used to being alone and all, but I don't know when I'll be able to leave or if I'll be ratted out. They will rat me out, of course. I've made it a point to believe in the best. Did M feel the entry ends abruptly? The thick journal. The most even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that.
I just don't think she killed a mercenary. It's mostly a gut feeling, though, since we let her walk out without hearing her side of the story. No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you want to be sure.
He truly does not believe you.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that. Besides, I'm not sure her life as a Classier was the one who... Either way, we need to keep an eye on her. One thing is for certain.
The thick journal bound. The thick journal.
here, to the whirling? I can't see how. The church is in the way.
Is there something in the...
I don't see it, little. To war... Through... It's not possible to...
It does look...
Those?
There, the glowing... Smoking. Stop. Just up ahead. What you have isn't enough. You'll need more firepower. A range. Your Kvalson KR2 multi-tool looks impressive. Be prepared. Make sure you have your pepper box. Your fingers reflexively reach for the Villier's 9mm pistol in your pockets.
Then you'd better get ready. Whatever happens, I've got you.
Holding the gun feels natural and satisfying. It reminds you of the day you first... This is your...
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time? I suggest not waste...
Even though she has excellent control over herself, something you caught her off guard. Push her some more.
You are not here to...
You said that a man like Easy Leo could have said anything. Do not be restrained, sire.
I represent the...
A very...
I said...
Even you caught her off...
You are not...
You said a man like Easy Leo could have said anything. A very...
I said...
Even you caught her...
You are...
You said a man like Easy Leo could have said anything. Do not be restrained, sire.
He said no such thing.
Calm down, everyone. Let's stay professional.
I said
Even you caught her off.
you are not here.
You set the pace. A man like
I am
a very much.
Hey, was there something you needed? Got the 20 real? Then why? Another thing. Yes.
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through.
Shut up! You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit fuck.
This is the mercenary at the gates. His chest rises and falls. There's something very wrong with him.
Shh. This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
The Kypt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Courty.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street? This isn't a frontier town or...
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful... Peaceful?
Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse. The masked man's words are barely intelligible, but you can...
Fuck, there's the third one. How did we miss something like this?
This third one, he is the most dangerous of them all, heavily armed.
If this turns into a firefight, we should take him out first.
A sound strategy. He's the leader.
My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene. The Mercenary Tribunal. No, we have to step in.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for...
Pig fuck!
Oh, people are gonna die today. We're not leaving it like this. These tribals hung him up for everyone to see.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and...
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long right. The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. Suddenly, the grip of your sidearm feels comforting and warm in your hand. Shoot him in the mouth. Shoot him before he No, wait. It's good you have that gun. It really is. Just soften him up first. I'm barely keeping you together here. This is it. The big one. If you talk to him, he will rattle you, not the other way around. dangerous. Ask about him first. You don't want personal.
Yeah, Sergeant
As he moves, the interlocking click, click.
for killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer. You're all sentenced to death by
He sways from left to right.
He wasn't my fucking...
Beaten by a foster parent.
Same...
Okay, good.
Who? Laylee.
We researched him.
They fucking put Laylee in a leaf.
There's real anguish in his voice.
It's a mindfuck, Corty.
Open fire. We can't have that. Interfere now.
Baby blue. It was creepy, but bitches like that shit, I guess. Fuck do you...
We've our test.
Yeah. If Laylee...
Ready to open fire, Major.
Find his kid. I know what this tactic is, Silo Sam.
Big talk, but that leaf compactor won't leave his mind anytime soon. It's a small thing, but it got him off center. All right, here we go. This is an illegal tribunal. Krenner would never sanction this. You only have time for one argument. Choose wisely.
Pops, you have no idea about the rights Crenell extends to us. If I fuck, no one's going...
Okay, it's not much, but he's thinking about something else. And his hand is easy now. Tell them these men didn't do it. There's a peaceful way out.
Who the fuck is that?
Glacia, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
She left!
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together.
She left! Her room's cleaned out! Right before these assholes showed up!
We should have arrested her.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this!
For God's sake, tell him the Hardys didn't do it. Present a case.
Yeah? Who did? The bird.
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex. He's about to draw.
You think I'm fucking... How about the kid?
Listen.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna shoot her. The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him. All together. Titus said we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud. In a public place.
You're lying.
A Kiel Model 40 revolver. 8 rounds in the barrel.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
Fucking liars.
The shot rings in your ears. A low, tinny ring. The young woman stands and looks behind her. The shot has flown over.
I missed.
I know what I heard, Corty. They said they killed him. They said he was a good...
That doesn't sound good. You need to change the... What topic? Shots have been fired. Act before it's too late. This was a close call.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
Fucking waste this fuck!
Yes. So what? Nah.
Enough already!
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal.
Rude.
All of you cunts inside out.
The gunner, the raddest, the killer.
What do you think he...
There, on the rim of Owen Clerven's helmet, you count little stick figures. 19, 20, 21. About 50 little stick figures. All of them. These men served in Seminai. The two little white figures in the end are from when they moved to Revachol. They're recent.
That's right. Plenty.
T, let's fucking do it.
What's the matter, Loincloth?
Shit, this is it. Tell him anything. Tell him you have more information.
Brute. Kill him.
The porcelain man raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His hands are steady. An Easter AR-FA-7, built for taking out light armored vehicles. It will devastate you. The shot rings and you stumble. Something violently tugs at your shoulder, pushing you backwards with incredible force. A volcano of burning. The pain flows over your...
God, please.
He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's helmet. Then, 2 shots ring, and you hear a scream. But you're too hurt to see Glenn dying in a puddle of blood behind. You see 2 cold eyes looking at you through all the smoke and panic, and a pistol raised, aiming at your... A look, here it comes. Death. You simply... The pain is too immense. The hardy... It's Titus with a splat like meat. You hear bullets rip into it. Nothing. A persisting darkness.
You're bleeding out. Yes.
But a shadow towering. Someone stands there. Scream immediately. He's gonna die. No, you say, and hand out your firearm to him. You hear a roar.
This is death. One more door, baby. Or...
The fuck? He's... And...
He can't go. There is a red...
Ow.
The engine.
No. It was him. He...
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket.
Sunrise, Parabellum. Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him 2 days, in and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse. Sunrise, Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war.
Isn't that rich?
Cops like it. The gates of the harbor are boarded up. I think we may have... Yes, we have also completely failed. But that's okay. What happened? We tried to take the diplomatic route and hoped they wouldn't attack first. They did. As retaliation, the rifleman shot you. He hit with his carabine. I was looking for a clear line of...
He sounds a tiny bit sorry. He did not find it before.
I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. He did not survive. Titus, yes. You were I was not able to kill him, as I should have. Crenel took him. A stray bullet killed the Pole, though. And 5. He's in a
There is
We won't get to him anymore. The good all. Yes, officer. But what's the... And...
He did not expect you both to survive once you stepped.
It's not...
Jeremy.
Yes.
The close proximity...
Pretty bad. Of the second shot,
If it's possible.
Easy now. How are you? Your disc... I honestly don't... Do you? Yes, she left yesterday morning. To meet the board of Wild Pines. Or that is what I've heard. There's a pin some... Maybe it's her. Guard confirmed she left 20 minutes prior to the tribunal showing up. I don't know. I think the dangerous theory you presented on Clasia, or whatever her name is, was wrong. We have not found a motive or a weapon for her. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect. What? Every piece of garbage in the city is not connected to the case.
He's wrong.
Okay. Don't be narcissistic.
That does make some sense.
I don't know. That's been there for years. We should go upstairs, rethink the ballistics in situ.
See? There's that. You can do ballistics.
It's extremely easy. There are thousands lying around from...
He arches his brow. The ceiling.
I'm listening. I'm ready to hear what you think about solving crimes now. It really is very hard. I don't think so. Good.
A gust of wind.
Neither do I. Let's walk and hope something happens before you bleed to death. Classius, another look at the window?
I'm all out. Put your... Shut up!
There's something...
Shh. This is a...
The Kipt.
You are...
Peace. Nest.
Fuck.
This third one. He is the most...
If this...
A sound...
My plan. The mercenary...
Get lost. Ah, yeah.
No one...
With the leader. Shoot it. No. I'm barely keeping you together here. This is... Alright. You only have time for one argument.
What, always the same? Not after.
Okay. Easy now. Tell them these men didn't do it. There's a peaceful way out. Dangerous. Ask about
Sergeant
Azim Click.
for killing, maiming. Our colonel did. In your He liked.
He was a good...
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
Listen, man.
Told us what?
Fuck the...
We've heard...
Yeah. If let...
Ready to open fire, Major.
Ooh. We researched it.
There's real...
It's a...
Open fire. He swayed.
He wasn't
beaten.
Same.
Okay, good.
Hey, it was creep. Fine, I know what.
Big talk, but that
You think I care?
The man, now is not a good time.
She's got...
As you...
Stay cool. Company. Guys, hold your grip.
They're afraid. All of them.
Who the...
Clasia, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
She left.
Unarmed.
What am I doing? She...
We should have...
Hey, but...
For God's sake, tell him the Hardys didn't do it.
Yeah? What? All of them did it.
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex. He's about to draw.
You think you'll... How about...
Listen.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna shoot her. The Hardy boys confessed to hanging him. All together. Titus said, we took him out.
You're...
A
You heard...
Fucking liars.
The shot, the young woman.
I missed.
I know.
That what topic? Shots have been fired. Act before it's too.
Yes. So what? Nah.
Enough for...
Interrupt me again, and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal.
A plume of smoke and fire erupts from the gun, and your hand goes numb from the explosion. There is a hole in his cheek. Blood gushes out as his lips, moving, swollen with fear, are trying to say, shoot him, but he can't. To your right, an Easter AR-FA-7, built for taking out. The shot rings and you stumble. Something violently tugs at your shoulder, pushing you backwards with incredible. A volcano, the pain, God, he's aimed. Then, 2 shots ring, and you hear a scream. But you're too hurt to Glenn, dying in a puddle. You see 2 crazed eyes stare at you through all the smoke and the panic. With blood gushing from his face, the man raises his pistol at you. Then he squeezes the trigger. You can't. There.
I'm all out of...
Put your damn...
Shut up!
This is... There's something... Shh.
This is
the kip.
You are...
Peace. Nest.
Fuck.
This third one. He is the...
If this...
A sound.
Get lost!
Pig, fuck!
Oh, people are gonna die today. We're not leaving.
No one...
With the leader. Shoot him. No. I'm barely keeping you together here. All right. You only have...
I am... Nah.
Technically.
King, you're right.
Okay. Easy now. Tell them these men didn't do it. Dangerous.
Sergeant...
As he moved, click, click.
For killing, maiming...
Fuck the...
We've heard...
Yeah. If Laylee...
Ready to open fire, Major. At your command.
He swore.
He wasn't my...
Beaten.
Saying...
Okay.
Who? We researched.
This...
It's,
Open fire.
Out. In your... He like...
He was a good...
Oh, fuck.
Listen, man.
Told us what? Hey, it was creep. Fine. I know what.
Big talk.
You think I...
The man now is not a good...
fucking waste this for...
Yeah, nah.
Enough!
Interrupt me again. Who the...
Glacia, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
She left...
Unarmed.
She...
We should have her.
Hey, Bushman!
For God's sake. Tell him the hard is...
Yeah? Who did that? How?
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex. He's about to draw.
You think I'm fucking... How about the kid?
Listen, please.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna shoot her. The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him. All.
You're lying.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
Fucking liars.
The shot, the young woman.
I missed.
I know.
That what topic? Shots have been fired.
Rude.
All of you cunts inside out. Rip you up.
Perhaps it's for the best. Him not talking too much.
This talking shit won't help you.
A plume of smoke and fire erupts from the gun, and your hand goes numb from the explosion. The smoke drifts west. There is a his lips, moving, swollen with fear, are trying to say, shoot him, to your right. An Easter AR-FA. You leap left. A swarm of angry lead passes mere millimeters from your side, tearing fabric off your coat. Feels like the lightest of tucks. The man tilts his head. Watch out. To your left. DePaul is about to take a shot too. At God, please. He's aiming for the 2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from DePaul's. It's aimed at the lieutenant, but it misses. You hear a scream behind you. Blood gushes from the helmet's eye socket. An unbelievable shot from Glenn dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled, you see two crazed eyes stare at you through all the smoke and the panic. With blood gushing from his face, the man raises his pistol at you. The look of, here it comes, death. You can't. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the
cop! Protect the cop! He's down!
Feels slick and most of what's down there. It's all gone. Nothing. A persisting darkness.
You're bleeding out. Stay with me. Yes.
But a slender white shadow towering. Someone stands. Scream immediately. He's gonna die. Shoot. Dead. You hear your bloody lips mumble. He just shakes his head, still crouched over you. You hear like a...
This is death. One more door, baby.
Kim.
Have mercy.
He's and
He can't. There was a ring. The engine of a...
no. It was him. He is the...
You see Kuno's familiar shape.
I'm all out of
Put your...
Shut up!
This
is a miss.
The kid.
You are...
peaceful.
nest in...
Fuck.
This third one.
If this turns...
a sound strategy. He's the...
The mercenary... My plan is...
Get lost!
Pig, fuck!
Oh, people are gonna die today. We're not leaving it like this. These tribals hung him up for everyone to see.
No one...
With the leap. Shoot him. No. I'm barely keeping you together here. All right. If you only...
I am a... Nah. King, you're right.
Okay. Easy now. Tell them these men didn't. Of course. Nothing but... even... this might be a very bad moment to come up with this. But he's courty, right? The man he's mourning. Yes, and if not...
Don't fucking...
Okay, yes. Immediate failure. Things are worse now.
You think I...
The man now is...
She's gone.
As you...
Stay good, company. Guys, hold your...
They're afraid. All of them. Trembling reeds in the wind.
Yeah, nah.
Enough!
Interrupt me again. Who the...
Glacia, the woman upstairs, where is she?
She left.
Unarmed.
She...
We should have...
Hey, Bushman!
For God's sake, tell him the heart is dead.
Yeah? Who? How?
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex. He's about to draw.
One of us? How about the kid?
Listen.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna shoot. The Hardy Boys confessed to hang.
You're
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
Fucking liars.
The shot, the young woman.
I missed.
I know.
That... what topic? Shots have been fired. Act before it's too late. This was a close call. A plume of smoke and fire. There, his lips, moving, swollen with fear, are trying to say, shoot him, shoot to your right. An Easter AR-FA-7, built for taking out light armored vehicles. You stick, not absolute. Is there? He's drunk. Drunk fighters over. You leap left. A swarm of angry lead passes mere millimeters from your side, tearing fabric off your coat. Feels like that. The man. Watch out.
God.
He's aimed. 2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from DePaul. Glenn, you see 2 crazed eyes stare at you through all the smoke and the panic. With blood gushing from his face, the man raises his pistol at you. Then he squeezes the trigger. You can't. The pain is too immense. The hardy boy feels slick, and most of what's down there, it's all gone. Nothing. A persisting darkness.
You're bleeding out. Yes.
But a slender white shadow towering. Some scream immediately. No, you say. That's all. You hear a faint scream. A woman's. Then the sound disappears.
This is dead, bro. It's the living.
He can't. There was a radio.
Ow.
The end.
No, it was him. He is.
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket.
Sunrise, Arabella. It's not up.
Druamine.
Mr. 2 days. Yes.
The close proximity of death must have made the lieutenant contemplate his life choices. He's done with the jacket.
Sunrise,
Isn't that written?
It served you well. The gates of the heart. I think we may have held it off for now. Barely. Pity? Cool. What happened? You shot the major in the face. Yes. As retaliation, the rifleman tried shooting you. He missed, or you dodged. Then I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo did not make it. They both died before they made it to intensive care. Titus survives. So do Alain and the musician. I forget his name. Yes. You were bleeding out. You said something, I don't know what. And you warned me. I was able to disarm Officer DePaul before she got the jump on. I killed her. And that's what happened. DePaul was the last to die. Everhart had their bodies returned to Crenel for a funeral. Company is yet because we deterred them? Or Joyce did? Maybe the harbor in full lockdown is too costly a target. Or maybe they are simply taking their time and will attack soon. I don't know. 3. Glenn, Theo, Angus. The fat one. He took a lot of all. Yes, officer. But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into the beehive. The worst scenario has not materialized, and
He did not expect you both to survive once you stepped. His smoking.
Reasonably bad. You were shot. We will see. No. I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site. I'm sure they are worried about you. I did. No need. Not very. Things would be worse. Easy now. How are you?
The lieutenant looks at you.
I honestly don't know. Do you? Yes, she left yesterday morning. Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone. And Classio too. We really should have arrested her, you know? Guard confirmed she left 20 minutes. I don't know. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect. It's extremely easy. There are thousands lying around from the wall. We could find thousands more if we want. We should go upstairs. Yes. I don't know. That's been there for years. What? Every piece of...
He's wrong.
Okay. Don't be
That does make some sense. He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
I'm listening. I'm ready to hear what you think about solving crimes now. It can feel that way.
That concussion must be making him dizzy.
No. Are you good? Where do you...
A gust of wind blows in from the bay. The duraluminum box around you vibrates.
Why not? Another look at the window, perhaps?
The bathroom mirror. These papers.
I had Garth open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night. It would have been easy were it not for my concussion. We both got lucky, considering the odds we faced. I am sure neither of us feels solid enough to keep Lloyd.
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note. See you at the return. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
A gift? It's hardly... I am not...
He says, just don't walk into another radio trap, okay? Relax. The medicine pity.
I always took you...
You see the same...
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
A ray of backward motion. It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles. From a point beyond the roof. B triple prime. The island in the bay.
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point. She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass.
She had a long time to think about it after.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her? I find that hard to believe, but at this point, what difference? So it is.
For a second he seems tired.
I just haven't gotten a lot of sleep this...
He doesn't really believe this will yield anything. The lead is flimsy. You might as well go around Martinez, looking under every rock and talking to every person. But what else is there?
Okay, let's go to the fucking island. How do we get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone. Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's...
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you. You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up. I give credit where credit is due, and that, sir, was a nice shot. I was watching until you hit him. Crawled inside then. Bullets started flying. I wish you a quick recovery. Also, oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business. Ah, I'm glad she got out. Yes.
He's almost completely forgotten what...
I mean...
Exactly. But only...
You'll see her...
Oh, fine, hero cop. I don't remember everyone who comes here. And many people wear sun... Yeah, I was. Yeah. That's because... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I was. Yeah. That's because I'm a badass.
He nods back at you. Just 2 badass make that 3. The lieutenant is nodding too, hands crossed.
No problem.
Seeing you approach, the bruised...
Crazy motherfucker. Didn't think you had that fury in you. But I guess I've misjudged a lot of people lately. That was one hell of a shot. Hell of a shot. The fucks did not expect that. But I guess what I'm trying to say here is, thank you for intervening, fellas. That was mighty brave of you.
This is big. It's as big of a thank you as Titus Hardy can muster under any circumstances.
Dick Mullen on steroids. Glenn would have liked you had he gotten it. Never mind.
There's a lump in his throat when he thinks of Glenn, lying on the plaza mosaic, bleeding.
Theo was old. I think he'd be pretty happy with the way he went. But Angus...
Here it comes. The last one is the worst one. An honest tactic.
And Glenn was my friend. Best I've ever had. I'd love that crazy homo like my own brother. We're all fucked without him. But what do? This job is shit. Well, yeah.
Memento mori, or remember that you must die, is a slogan various religious orders have thrown.
Sure it does. Live every day. Don't know? Don't care. I'll be glad if I never see that fucking woman again. Nope.
He did. He nods and takes another sip of whiskey.
Take care, coppers.
Copo Loco. And
thanks for getting involved.
And if you ever feel like the uniform is holding you back,
the graffito has been painted over the traces. This was Cindy the Scar. The lieutenant crouches.
Looks like it, yes.
The return.
Could be. In Ravachol and blood.
Heavy fuel oil. You could buy some smokes, light up a ciggy and throw.